If you found this video by searching for an Incogni review, then you're probably already aware of the problem that data brokers pose. Every day, data brokers are publishing your sensitive personal information, things like home addresses, maiden names, without your consent. So I'm going to save the fact that our personal information, yours, mine, it's out there for the world to see. I'll complain about that in another video. In this video, I want to talk solutions, specifically Incogni. Maybe you found this video because you're struggling to determine whether Incogni is a reputable company, or you just want to know, does the product live up to its marketing claim? And how does it compare to other services like DeleteMe? That's why I made this video. I've been using Incogni for over a year now, and I can confidently say that it is the best priced data broker removal service on the market. Notice what I said there? Best priced data broker removal service on the market. I said best price, not best overall. The honor of best overall goes to DeleteMe, but at about half of DeleteMe's price, Incogni is a good budget option. And I've got discount links for you for Incogni, for DeleteMe, available in the video description below. Make sure to check those out. By claiming your discount, you'll also be supporting the channel, which I really appreciate. When signing up for Incogni, you'll be asked to input some very basic personal information. Name, email address, date of birth. I was actually surprised at how little information they asked of me. Some of you watching this might be wondering, can I use Incogni to erase myself from the internet without giving them any personal information? And the answer to that is no, you can't. In order to work, Incogni needs to know some basic things about you. In my opinion, this trade is well worth it. Incogni will save you literally dozens of hours of your time by submitting these deletion requests to data brokers on your behalf. Personally, I'm happy to provide a little bit of information to a counterparty like Incogni in order for them to help remove me from the internet. After signing up with Incogni, I got this notification. The email said that my removals were already in progress and that I would shortly be receiving a follow-up report, which I got about a week later. That's that email that you see here, and according to it, let's see, 123 requests were sent by Incogni and 60 requests were completed. Personally, I like that Incogni updates once a month as opposed to once a quarter. As a point of comparison, DeleteMe only sends quarterly reports. What I don't like about Incogni is that they send me this email once a week and I can't unsubscribe from it. So actually, yeah, let's use that as a jumping off point into the cons of Incogni. There are a few. First is Incogni's breadth of coverage. It only covers 159 data brokers. I'd like to see them offer more personally, and I'm sure they will, which brings me to the second negative point of Incogni. And that's this. They seem to be taking a very lean approach to product development. Here's what I mean. Incogni is a good product, don't get me wrong, I like it. But I think their whole approach has been to market themselves very aggressively, use the lower price point to steal market share from incumbents like DeleteMe, and build out new features on the fly based on customer demand. There's nothing wrong with this approach, of course, but it does mean that Incogni can feel a little bit sparse compared to competitors. It's just not as feature rich. It's not as complete of a product as a DeleteMe. And this brings me to perhaps the biggest con of Incogni. Remember at the top of the video? I was surprised at how little information Incogni collected about me. Why would I, a tech and privacy YouTuber, be bothered by this? Don't I want to limit the amount of my personal data that's collected by third parties? In the case of Incogni, no, I actually don't. I signed up for the service. I trust them. And unfortunately, by not collecting things like alternate email addresses, past home addresses, or common aliases used, Incogni has limited the profile that they were able to build of me. And I believe that this has led to a fair amount of false positives. These false positives occur when Incogni tells me that they have removed my information from a popular people search site, like say Spokio, but without having built a detailed view of my personal identifying information, the information that makes me, I think sometimes Incogni has just removed the personal data of another Brandon from Connecticut. There's more than one of us. Incogni also lacks a custom removal feature, which basically would allow you to perform a search from within the Incogni dashboard, identify any suspicious Google results for takedown, and then have Incogni do the rest. I suspect they'll introduce this feature at some point, but right now it's lacking, and in my opinion, it's a really important feature for any data broker removal service to offer. Those are the major cons of Incogni, in my opinion, but there are some serious pros as well. For one, it's available to more people than DeleteMe. DeleteMe, it's US only. Incogni can help people with passports from any of these countries, so say for instance you're a European watching this, and you want to take greater control of your data privacy, Incogni is going to be the best choice for you. So Incogni is available for more people. While it doesn't have the broadest coverage, Incogni does do an excellent job of providing context about the sites that it's removing you from, and it even grades them according to severity. Additionally, Incogni will remove you from some sites that other services don't catch. Incogni doesn't have great coverage of people search sites. It's a little weak in that area, but it does remove you from a variety of private databases used by marketers for marketing purposes, which is interesting. I've definitely seen sites listed on Incogni that aren't covered by other popular data broker removal services. And I should note that Incogni's removal requests are pretty effective. During testing, it found 77 data exposures for me, and it had removed 26 of them by the end of the testing period. Pretty good. Additionally, I like the fact that Incogni updates once a month, not once quarterly. And another thing I like about Incogni is the price. If you're interested in using Incogni, make sure to use the links in the video description below to claim a discount. In my opinion, it's really Incogni's pricing that is its main differentiator. It's what makes the product worthwhile. Other competitors are going to come in at more than $10 a month per user, and this is when paid annually, whereas Incogni is just around $7 a month when paid annually. Incogni clearly is going to be the lower cost option. Additionally, you can actually pay monthly with Incogni, so if you want to sign up for a month or two, trial them, and cancel, you can do that. Whereas DeleteMe only offers an annual payment package. And if you, like me, have a family that you want to protect, you should know that Incogni offers family plans. And again, the price point here is really good. We're going to start as low as $16.49 a month for 4 people. So what's my conclusion as a real life user of Incogni? It's a good product at a great price point. If you're ready to claim it, be sure to use those links in the video description below. If you want to see how it compares to DeleteMe, keep watching. The video is going to autoplay here, and I'll see you in that one. Cheers.